Hi everyone! So, before we start the stream, I'm just going to kind of vaguely explain what happened here. If you're looking at the screen right now, you'll notice that I'm on day 2, which if you were not watching the live or saw any of the previous broadcasts before I removed them, you would know that I've actually played under this account all the way through the 8th. But then I reset it. The reason why I reset it is complicated. But simply put, there was a conversation that happened in the stream that wasn't public, and that's why I had to remove the stream. And there wasn't a way for me to neatly edit out the conversation in a way where I could save it. And so I decided that since what I want to do is have this entire, first spring or so at least recorded so that everyone can see my true impressions, that I, having not gotten that far into the actual record, would just simply restart. And I already played through the first day, which we have already recorded. So all of those impressions are on the record as fresh and new. And you're going to see a little bit of overlap, things I've already seen for the next 6 days in game. But besides that, everything should be fresh again, and hopefully I won't have to do this again. So that's kind of where we're starting, and so I wanted to let you all know that. There are a couple of changes to things that I did. For example, I'm extremely poor right now because I went and I bought myself 8 of the bean plants early, knowing that last time when we started, it was Tuesday the 1st, which kind of messed stuff up. And so I was not able to grab plants as quickly as I wanted. The other thing is I did spend a lot of the first day, whereas I had been talking with you guys my first day. I spent a lot more of it the second time around going and talking to people. So as you can see, I went and I found a few people. I still need to find the grandpa. I still need to find this nice lady here. I also need to find her and Robin's husband. Naturally, the wizard will automatically trigger himself, and I need to find the family here. And obviously, when I get my fishing rod, I will meet him. So we're actually not that far off from actual goal right now. So we're gonna, get started. Alright, so this is day 2. Hi, I just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you, Willie. And so that's where we will meet him. And this time, I won't have anything in my pockets. And I should be able to take the fishing rod without having to spend oodles of money grabbing a second one as a thought. Though I will be grabbing a couple of things as I walk through here. One of the coolest things I really enjoy about this game is the music. It is very repetitive, and obviously I know the melody and the tones. But it's also extremely relaxing. And because it's extremely relaxing, it's a good way for you to just kind of chill. There's very few games where you can seriously just chill and play and not have to worry about your adrenaline going through the roof. This would be one of those. So on my replay, I was actually kind of stupid. I had a full backpack. I trashed something to take place, but normally when you trash something, the item automatically places itself in your inventory. It didn't in this case, and so I ended up having to go spend $500 to buy a replacement rod from Willie, which was not fun. especially since you get that very same rod for free just through this dialogue here. Now, I suck at fishing in this game, I really do. Those of you who were watching me yesterday know that. But for the most part, it's actually a pretty good way to get money up until the point where you actually get the mine unlocked. Then you can go into the mine and earn some money that way. Foraging still remains a very viable way of earning money, especially if you know what you're looking for. And naturally, crops and artisan goods earn you the most. So, yeah. These up here are actually bubbles. That means that you have a higher chance of catching a special fish. And I suddenly have a rod. Roots. Rodness. There's good water here, all kinds of fish. And he will sell his bait later on. And yeah. So, fishing is definitely something I'm going to want to focus on. I already took the time to water my crops. I do want to go back home and plant the beans. Though I technically can do that at any time today. I think what we're going to do is grab these seashells, go back, put them in the box to sell. I'm going to put away these 3 here. So I'm going to need them for a collection, and we can sell the rest of the ones we find. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to actually attempt to get all of the spring collections done the first year. Because the last time I had to wait until year 2, which was beyond frustrating. So, and also another interesting point and something that I found out today was a lot of people actually don't care for this map, and I really don't understand why. See, I really like how the green grass is here and it's pretty easy to go through, and things don't grow nearly as quickly on these spaces as they do on the actual farming land. As you can see, there's clutter for days over there, but I can still move streamlessly around in here as long as I'm paying attention to where I'm going. So there's that. And as I said, put these away so I do not accidentally sell them. And then we're going to ship these so I get some money. And then we are going to come down here and clear our beds. Excellent. And then we are going to plow 4 straight lines. So, for those of you who are not actually familiar with this game, the reason why I am sowing my plants like I am is because these guys here, you can't actually walk through them. I can walk all over these as much as I want, so it doesn't really matter. But these guys, they actually create a barrier. You can't come through them. So, if I get myself trapped where I have one that I can't reach, I can't water it. That becomes less urgent later on when the watering can and does reach further. But for now, it is not powerful enough. So, we just do what we do to make sure everything works beautifully. Now everything's watered. Now, the next thing I want to do is I do want to do a bit of foraging, which I can conveniently do on my land, thanks to this being the foraging map. So I'm actually going to go over to the other side of my map here. And I think I might actually build myself a pathway so that I don't have to worry about cleaning this every day to get over here. But if we come over here, you'll notice that I have forage. And you see how nice and open this is? Nothing's going to grow here except for forage and obviously the wooden logs. Whereas over here, everything and its brother grows. So, there's that. So the one I'm missing right now is horseradish, which I know you can get. I'm just having trouble finding it, so I'm going to go try a different area. And I really don't care how many weeds I clear. These things don't matter except for to gather them up. Eventually you can use them to build scarecrows and other different items, so they have value then. But they grow literally like what they are. They grow like weeds. So you do not need to worry. And look at us. Look what we found. So now I officially have a horseradish. That's the wizard's tower. We cannot go there, as you guys saw, until he invites us. And he will not invite us until the mayor decides that we are confidants enough to go see the broken down in tatters community building thing. Now, in general, it's fairly safe to pick up more than one item, because they'll just stack. That's not true if you happen to pick up any items of varying stars, because each star will take up its own slot, which is no bueno at all. Those are worms, and for worms I will throw away mixed seeds. Mixed seeds that do nothing. Come here. I got a book. The book will automatically go to the library. I do not hold on to it, which means I do have that open space still, but I could not pick it up until I had that open space, which is good because actually we're going to need it here. One of the quick tips to getting money quick at the beginning of this game is to know that over here you have these, and they grow in various patterns and numbers, and you'll gain more as time goes on. Oh, I can't pick up more because I got a starred one. How very quaint. So we're going to actually go here. And this, we're going to eat it. There we go. And as you can see, most of them were of the lower quality, which is why I couldn't pick them up. And look, we have another horseradish. Ha! So one of these horseradishes is actually going to go into the thing. The others are going to be shipped. I'm going to keep one foraged item, as we are going to go visit the hermit and make him our friends, because we like sashimi and sushi, and that is the only way you get sashimi or sushi in this game. So, oh, Geode and Cole, I'll be back down for you two here in a minute. And up we walk, and up we walk. Now, if you click them like that, they call all out and all in. If you click like that, only one goes in. We have our Spring Forage collection right there. Gonna hit OK. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna do the same thing. Going to send all of those. That one, and all of those. And hit OK. And see, that left us with 1 leek, which we can then use as a gift. And we are going to come down here and grab our geode and our coal, because those are important. Yay, geode! Local blacksmith when it's not 7 o'clock in the bloody evening. Just saying. So I've not done a lot of good in trying to track down people today. Obviously, I've done a lot more of the work around the farm. But that's okay. We're going to come up here. And my inventory is full again because I've got those darn seeds. The mixed seeds don't do you very much good. They allow you to plant things that will eventually grow into these. It's a fairly quick crop, but they are ultimately weeds. Yes, yes, you are. And now you have a gift. Okay, off we run. He's not exactly the most perfect, peachy, happy-go-lucky kind of person. I'm just saying. Now, where are we going, you all may wonder? Well, we are going to the bar. We're going to see if there's anyone there we can talk to. Anyone else here that we don't know? Nope. Nope. We're gonna leave here. Go back home. There we go. And we're going to put the rest of the stuff except for the geode away in here. We're going to hold on to the geode for tomorrow. We're going to go open it up. Hey, we got rain. And foraging is now upgraded. Trees will sometimes now drop seeds, and our axe proficiency has gone up, which is good. There we go. See, this is why I forage. Look at all this. Even though they're kind of cheap, you get a lot from a little. So fast.